We give glory to God. We give glory to God. Thank you, Jesus. We give glory.
Nollywood actor Azeez Ijadwade allegedly shot by Ogun police officer. Popular Nigerian actor and movie director come producer Azeez Ololade Ijadwade has reportedly been shot by a trigger-happy policeman in Iperu, Ogun State. He's currently battling for his life at the Babcock University Teaching Hospital. This was according to a midnight Instagram story from Ijadwade's colleague Abiodun Adebanjo with the handle I am Abiodun Adebanjo, seen by correspondents. It was captioned, "Please, we need help in Iperu." By director Azeez Ijadwade at King Z's 1 was shot by a Nigerian police personnel. He is presently at Babcock University Teaching Hospital. Anybody with the contacts of the police IG or commissioner should reach out. More details surrounding the incident remain sketchy as calls put through to the Ogun State Police PPRO Omolola Odutola did not go through in the early hours of Sunday. Details later. Still on crime, the special investigator tasked with probing the Central Bank of Nigeria has returned with recommended charges for some senior officials of the past administration, saying that they were linked to a brazen and relentless haste of public coffers. Jimmy Obazi said President Bola Tinubu should authorize the prosecution of former Cabinet Secretary Boss Mustapha and ex-Central Bank Chief Godwin Emefiele for their roles in the removal of $6.23 million cash from the bank's cellar in Abuja. The alleged theft is said to have taken place on February 8, 2023, roughly 2 weeks ahead of the February 25th presidential election, was listed among a laundry of alleged corrupt diversion of public money linked to Mr. Emefiele and other officials of the Buhari administration. Narrating the haste to Mr. Tinubu in an undated memorandum believed to have reached the president on December 20th, 2023, Mr. Obazi said it was around February 7 to 8, 2023 that his investigators discovered that $6.23 million was unlawfully removed from the vault cash from the Foreign Payments Office, Abuja branch of the Central Bank of Nigeria. The physical acts of unlawful removal of this amount were captured on the CCTV footage and preserved. Mr. Obazi added, Mr. Obazi, who took the special investigator job despite his own past corruption and abusive behavior, said efforts to steal the cash commenced on January 26th when Mr. Mustapha sent a memo to Mr. Emefiele requesting $6.23 million in cash. The memo itself followed the previous one dated January 23 from Mr. Buhari to Mr. Mustapha, which carried the header Presidential Directive on Foreign Election Observer Missions. Mr. Obazi did not return a request from the Gazette seeking to obtain the video. Still, the anti-graft SAR said the investigation suggested that the money was not given to foreign observers, adding that a CBN employee flagged the transaction as suspicious but failed to act. The investigator held the unreported transaction as part of an elaborate conspiracy to cover up wrongdoing by the previous regime at the CBN. A fraudulent cash withdrawal of $6.23 million perpetrated since February 8, 2023 was not discovered nor taken seriously until December 4, 2023, when a request for information was issued by the officer of the special investigator. Mr. Obazi said, adding that there was an appearance of concealment by CBN directors and departmental heads, including Ogbonyeka, Sam Chukwuyem, Okojere, Elizabeth Fashiranti. Consequently, Mr. Obazi said Messrs. Mustapha, Emefiele, and those listed above, among others, should be charged for forgery, concealment, stealing, conspiracy, and fraud. Mr. Obazi said his investigation into CBN's actions under Mr. Emefiele would continue. He did not immediately recommend charges against Mr. Buhari himself, although it was unclear if future evidence would compel him to bring charges against the former president, which would be the first in Nigerian history. Mr. Mustapha declined comments when reached by reporters on Saturday evening for this story. An aide to Mr. Emefiele said the ex-CBN chief, who was freed on Friday after 195 days in custody, had no comments. Boss Mustapha has also reacted to the allegation of theft, $6 million theft taken from the Central Bank of Nigeria. His statement comes on the heels of the report of the special panel tasked with probing the CBN. The report had disclosed that the money withdrawn from the Foreign Payments Office Abuja branch of the CBN was purportedly for foreign election observer missions. The panel, chaired by Jim Abazi, the special investigator who was appointed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, probed the activities of the Apex Bank under Godwin Emefiele. The panel said the unlawful removal was captured on closed-circuit television (CCTV), which was viewed and preserved. The report said a letter dated January 23, 2023, with the signature of former President Muhammadu Buhari was sent to Mustapha with the caption, "Presidential Directive on Foreign Election Observer Missions." The panel said it was later found out that Buhari's signature appeared to have been forged. Reacting to the report on Sunday, Mustapha said he is not familiar with the case. "I have no knowledge of such a directive, nor was I ever involved in any discussions or transactions regarding the alleged payment to foreign election observers," he said. He added that the allegation was a malicious ploy to damage his reputation. The article hinges on the dubious premise of forged documents and a misleading narrative, Mustapha said. He claims that $6.3 million was withdrawn from the CBN vault based on the purported presidential directive bearing the signature of President Buhari. This document, unsurprisingly, has not been presented for public scrutiny. "I demand a thorough and transparent investigation into the matter. Let the relevant authorities probe the source of this fabricated document and expose those responsible for this malicious attempt to damage my reputation. I have nothing to hide and welcome any legitimate investigation that sheds light on the truth." The former SGF said he would defend his reputation vigorously. He said, "This is not just about me, it's about upholding the integrity of public service and safeguarding the reputation of those who have served this country with honor. I trust that the Nigerian people will see through this orchestrated attack and recognize it for what it is, truly a desperate attempt to silence a voice of reason and integrity." Also, the police officer responsible for the shooting incident involving Nollywood actor and movie director Azeez Ijaduade at Napoli Hotel in Ikperu, Remo, Ogun State, has been arrested, and investigations into the unfortunate incident are currently underway. Ijaduade, who was shot on Saturday while at the Napoli Hotel in Ikperu, Remo, with members of the cast during a movie shoot, was reportedly rushed to a hospital within Babcock University, Ilesa, Remo. The hotel manager reported the incident to the divisional police officer, stating that during an end-of-the-year party organized by a Brahmach company in the hotel, a mobile policeman attached to a Chinese expatriate discharged a shot into the air. Unfortunately, the ammunition shell hit Azeez Ijaduade in the neck. Omolola Odutola, the state command police spokesman, confirmed the arrest and provided updates on Ijaduade's condition in a statement to newsmen on Sunday. Odutola added the mobile policeman has been identified and the investigation into the shooting incident has commenced by the command. Members of the public will be updated accordingly. The police spokesperson assured that Azeez Ijaduade is in a stable condition at the hospital. The commander, Mopo 16, has contacted the actor, visited him in the hospital, and will reportedly take responsibility for the medical bill. The actor is expected to be discharged soon.